All right, everybody, here is your Core Bites number 28. So please make sure you're making your corrections because after we finish number 29, guys, we're going to actually be having a quiz. Okay, so here we go. Number 1 says, Morgan has 11 blue markers in her desk. There are 8 more red markers than blue markers. And there are 4 more green markers than red markers. How many markers are on Morgan's desk altogether? All right, guys, that is a lot of markers. So let's start with the blue. So the blue says Morgan has 11 blue markers. So she has 11. Then it says there are 8 more red markers than the blue. So there are 8 more red markers than the blue. So for the red, you would say, okay, if we started with 11, then we have 8 more, so that's 11 plus 8, that gives you 19. And then it says the green markers. So then it says, and there are 4 more green markers than red markers. So for the green, what you would do is you would say, okay, so red had 19. We have 4 more than red. So that would give us 23. And then it says, well, how many are there all together? So that means you're going to have to add them up. So you've got 11 blue, 19 red, and 23 green. So now you're going to have to add all of those up. So if you do 11 blue, 19 red, and then 23 green, and then add them together. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Regroup. 2, 3, 4, 5. So your total would be 53 markers of 3 different colors. All right? And then number 2 says, we'll find the sum of 794 and 75. So you're going to add those up. So just try to make sure that you have space to do this. So we have 794. And then we have 75. Okay, so if you add those up, 5 and 4 gives you 9. 9 and 7 gives you 16. You're going to regroup. 7 and 8. So your answer would be 869. For the next one, it says which sentence is true. So you've got 3 choices. So we haven't done much with decimals yet, but we can still look at their place value. So 87 hundredths is less than 9 tenths. Okay. Is greater than. So actually the 9 is greater than the 8. So that doesn't make any sense. 87 hundredths is less than 9 tenths. Well, if you look, 8 is smaller than 9, so that might be a good answer. And then over here it says they're equal. Well, that makes no sense. So your best choice would be B. Number 4, the sum of the measures of angle 1 and 2 is 150. If angle 1 measures 50 degrees, what is the measure of angle 2? All right, so all together, they equal 150 degrees. Then it says angle 1 by itself measures 50. So all you have to do is you're trying to find the missing angle. So if your total is 150, your other angle is 50, you subtract that. 0 minus 0 is 0, 5 minus 5, 0, 1 minus nothing is 1. So your angle 2 right there, the missing angle, that is going to be 100 degrees. Okay? And then for your next one, it says sketch 2 parallel lines. Okay? So parallel lines are lines that go on and on and on, like a railroad or an interstate, and they never ever cross. So you could do something like this. You could do something like this. You could do something like this. The whole point is they're like a railroad. They never, ever cross. Okay? That's how we know they're parallel lines. All right, guys, check yours.